See how they close up on them getting in the corner here. Boy, these cars laying right on the ground. When they load up, they've got a 5-inch ground clearance through when they go to inspection, but when they drive them off in the corner, that spoils.
Trouble at turn 4. It is Joe Ruttman and Randy LaJoie.
Boy, he's in a bad spot. Ah, that looks good. He's out of the groove at least.
The car that triggered that accident ended up being uninvolved. Kyle Petty was moving way back in the field. Joe Ruttman had got underneath Kyle and broke traction, spinning up into the path of Randy LaJoie, the former NASCAR North champion, second-generation driver from Norwalk, Connecticut. Let's have a look at it.
I don't know whether we blame Kyle on that one or not. That looked like everybody kind of got together there, and it just didn't work out for the 66 car and for Ruttman.
He had backed up, though, right in front of Ruttman.
Yeah.
And I think Joe was looking to go a little slower. He got there into Randy.
Mike, at that particular place right there, 4, the banking, there's not much banking on this track, but there's a flat area there. When you get off in that flat area, it's hard to keep the car under control, and all you got to do is hang one left side wheels off, and you're gone. And I think he kind of shoved Joe down into that area.
There are 3 GM cars in the top 10. Trouble in 2. A wild spin for 2 cars. One of them is Bobby Hamilton. Jeff Purvis is involved. I believe he was the 3rd car in, the 2nd or 3rd car in. And caution will come out.
They can get them fired off. There wasn't any real contact there. There's just a lot of spinning going on.
The 3rd car involved was 76 Bill Sedgwick, who by starting this race has clinched the Winston West Championship for 1991. He was the top Winston West qualifier, starting 24th. Let's have another look here at what happened. 4 wide, 5 wide. That's not going to go.
And there's Jeff Purvis coming around in the 51 car, and it looks like Bobby Hamilton going down under him to avoid him. They just got stacked up coming off that corner, and something had to give.
Now here comes Bill Sedgwick in the smoke. No place to see. Dives to the inside there, and oops, it's Bobby Hamilton.
Look at Mike LaJoie. He's had so much happen to him. He just stopped in the racetrack. He's had enough happen to him already. He's not even taking a chance of getting in a wreck.
Randy LaJoie, and tell Shane he is not my brother.
Oh, okay.
That's LaJoie. If he's up front, I'll claim him as a relation.
Boy, all this spinning, nobody hit each other. They just kept going on by.
Whoops. Sedgwick tried to get in there.
Yeah, I think the coffee's ready.
How many times do we go down in the pits and see these guys, they say our car's running pretty good or it's pushing? Got to leave
Trouble.
races complaining.
Turn 4.
Chad Little.
And caution is out. 5th one of the day. Comes out at lap 83. Tight fight there.
Yeah. They got a little help there from the inside. Looks like Kellogg's car might have helped him out just a bit. Now from there on, he's along for the ride.
Yeah.
You watch the back come around. He's locked his brakes up real. That's a hard lick.
You know, I noticed Buddy, after the car stopped, the left front tire was flat. Evidently, when the Kellogg's car, the 41 car, got into him, it must have blown the left front tire, and he couldn't handle the car getting in the corner.
Right.
There's Chad Little getting service, and here come the leader. There's the title fight. And it's way back at 17th spot.
You know, Mike, the 5 cars run good all day long. Rudd's been running real good. Dale's car, even with adjusting they've been doing, they haven't been able to help it. It's going to just take a while to see if he can get that thing any better, but they've been off all day long.
Trouble. Gant is around. Brett Bodine. And Harry Gant. Oh, Marcus spins.
Richard Petty just...
Larry Pearson got into Richard. Herschel McGriff is in it. And the last car in is Gary Collins out of California. Let's have another look. Coming out of turn 4.
Okay, Brett Bodine got in the side of Harry Gant. Turned him around. I thought Harry just lost it, but he had a little help there. Marcus, trying to avoid, lost control of his car.
Richard lifted. Somebody hit him in the rear.
Richard was already wrecked.
And Herschel spun his to avoid the cars in front of him. He had gained the speed on him so fast.
As did the 29 car. Another view.
Okay, there's 26 on the inside. He hits Gant right there and turns him around.
Now watch for Richard Petty, top of the screen.
Richard looked like he might have got in the back. He did. He got in the back of Marcus.
Yeah.
And then when he pulled up there, the 41 car rams Richard in the rear, sent him back across to the inside right on the track here. The rest of them are just trying to avoid the wreck, spinning also. Richard got in, took the right front out of the car going into that inside wall.
And another angle.
Yep, for whatever the reason, you know, Brett Bodine got up against the side of a 33 car. Yeah, it looked like he had a good run coming, buddy, up off the bottom, and they just got together.
Now you're behind him. Where do you go? This track's not that wide. Where do you look?
If you'll just keep watching, you'll see a bunch of them run into each other. There's not a whole lot of places to go in that area. It's kind of like going down a bowling alley.
I will tell you this. What might have happened is Harry Gann had the preferred line coming off that corner, and as Nielsen pointed out several times, if you run off on that flat up there with the left side of your car, you'll shoot back over into the racetrack, and I think that's what happened.
It looked like Brett might have got down just a little bit and got into that.
One car that snuck right through the middle of it all was Earnhardt. We're coming up on halfway. You've called the Gillette folks to register. 95 cents per call to that 900 number will put you in the running. And after the halfway mark, when they award trouble, turn 4. Randy LaJoie and Hut Strickland. Everybody gets woed down. Earnhardt and Rudd have to drive right through it. Dodge them cars today. Just as we said, there's 14 things can happen in front of you. 2 of them did.
Yeah, but now it's just 12. They eliminated 2 of them. It looks like that's a shame, because the first of this race, 12 car that belonged to Bobby Allison, Hut Strickland driving it, was really making a move early. There's Hut, looks like getting loose.
Looks like Hut might have got in the back of the 66 car. Yeah, now they hit again. That's something we're both spinning. Oh, man, he hit that wall hard. That car jumped 6 foot in there.
Looks like the 66 might have got a little loose, or he got a little antsy and got into him, but that's sure what started it.
Sure wrinkled up the back of that Buick.
Quickie is virtually giving him that inside line. He said, hey, if you want it, jump down there and try it. But what it does is it bogs the car down a little bit, doesn't it, buddy?
Right. The RPMs drop down and you can't get going off the corner.
Trouble in 2. One car is in the wall. I believe that's Bill Schmidt.
Oh, and he's sitting right in the middle of the racetrack.
Bad spot.
Oh, there's room there to get around him, thank goodness.
Yeah, as long as they don't come off 2 abreast over there, there's plenty of room.
Bill Schmidt with 3 Winston West wins. 18th here last year. What did we decide that was? Caldash? It's a video game company.
Oh, looked like he might have got a little bit shoved right there. Overcorrected to the right side. There's that wall that just juts out, and there's the safety people running. Man, I tell you what, that part of the track right there is where you enter the track on the back straightaway with the passenger cars, and it kind of juts out there a little bit. It's not in the way until you do something just like this, but he looked like he got just a little bit of push up there.
Those guys on the other side of the wall give up that front row seat. Did you see them?
Yeah, I think they moved back 1 step. Mike, we just got a call. They said that the skip is out of the 6 car. When they changed the battery, they corrected the problem, so he should be coming. There's a car going in the wall.
Turn 1 and hard. Stanley Smith.
Stanley Smith.
Boy, that car never turned. He went down the front straightaway, and I saw him with the wheels turned and brake lock, and he was straight in the wall.
That's normally an accelerator that's hung when they do that. Right front is torn off of that car bad.
He really hit it.
9th caution of the day. Brakes were locked up all the way from the apex of turn 1 to the wall.
Yeah, he saw that one coming for about 2 football wheel lengths, and that's not a lot of fun knowing it's going to hit eventually.
You're looking at Stanley Smith's car. Hard charging him, driver from Alabama.
Here he is.
Yeah.
We caught it right after he went in there, but this thing was just full throttle, looked like, wasn't it, buddy?
Yeah, you could see the skid marks went straight in. You could see the wheels cut. That's normally the throttle's hung wide open when you go in there. When you back off, you've gone as far into the corner as you can go in. And if it keeps going, you just go straight into the wall. You cannot get it switched off in time.
Yesterday, they ran the NASCAR Southwest Tour here, a great race that you'll see on TNN in March. Some great in-car pictures from Roy Testa's car. And here's a wreck up in turn 2. Larry Pearson has hit the wall. To finish that, Testa hit the wall hard, and we've just been informed he's been released today from St. Joseph's Hospital and was headed out here to the racetrack to watch the show today. Glad he's okay.
Boy, that is good news. He took the lick.
Larry Pearson in the wall. That'll be caution flag number 10 at lap 178. under yellow. We'll be right back to Phoenix after this.